that just found out it's a picture of, bro. Come here, Rob. Come here. Come here. Bro. Bro. It's still I get my people looking into the door. I don't know who you're going to speak to. Is that right?
Excuse me, sir, what are you guys arresting her for?
A whole other charge.
A warrant out for what?
Sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
There's a warrant from the right.
Y'all, Chrisean Rock just snapped after CPS stole Junior right from underneath her, and the way that she's raging online is giving total meltdown. But here's the gag. CPS didn't just show up out of nowhere. They raided her house after this disturbing video leaked of Chrisean literally putting Junior's life in danger. And what they found inside will send chills down your spine. It turns out CPS has been watching her for months. Just recently, she left Junior locked in a car in the middle of a nasty heatwave, just to argue with Blueface. Yes, that was the final straw. And now Junior's gone. Chrisean's looking at charges that might land her right back in jail. Word on the street is that they found alcohol and some illegal substances around the baby during the raid, as well as some other items that put the baby's life in serious danger. Y'all, CPS didn't come to play because it looks like Chrisean might be going to prison for a long, long time. Not only did they take Junior away from her, but they also charged her with child endangerment. Things are about to go from bad to worse. The case report from CPS just leaked. So, let's break it down. Now, y'all know Chrisean was in jail last year. She's only been out for like 5 minutes, and it looks like she's about to go right back in. Everybody is convinced that Chrisean deserves to lose her child. But does this really have anything to do with CPS's decision to take him? Well, it turns out CPS has been keeping a close eye on her this entire time. And they finally made their move a couple of days ago. Word in the streets is that they raided Chrisean's house on suspicion of child endangerment and removed Junior from her custody. Now, y'all know the streets have been saying all sorts of things about how Chrisean isn't the best mom, and according to CPS reports, things are worse than we thought. Now, if y'all thought Chrisean drinking and smoking in a club while she was pregnant was the worst thing that could have ever happened, you're in for a major shocker. Allegedly, the agents went to the house for an investigation, and what they found was shocking. There are claims that the house wasn't baby-proofed at all, and that dangerous items were everywhere, within reach of the baby. But it gets worse. Allegedly, there were bottles of alcohol all over the house and substances that should never be anywhere near a child. It's kind of concerning that Chrisean never cared to clean up, even when she probably knew CPS was watching. And the streets are saying the situation is much worse than that. Because the worst part is that CPS agents questioned her about having those substances around the baby, and she claimed it didn't matter because the boy couldn't get to them. Y'all, she allegedly told them that Junior can't even walk or crawl, so it didn't matter because he couldn't reach or grab anything anyway. This is sad. But she finally confirmed the rumors that Junior has some sort of disability. And as y'all know, people have been saying for a long time that she messed that baby up. Even Blueface mom, Carlisa, aka Fiza, said the same thing a while ago in this video that she made on Instagram.
Mother drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at them that did this. Not, that's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy. Now, please don't get me started because I done already repented.
Now, she always denied the claims, but all of a sudden, she was eager to admit it to CPS and use it as a get-out-of-jail-free card. Y'all, that didn't fly with CPS at all because they saw right through it and immediately removed Junior from her care. We don't know exactly how long he will be out of her custody, but it doesn't look like she's getting him back anytime soon. And if losing her son isn't bad enough, there are also reports that CPS opened a child endangerment investigation against her. Y'all know how serious endangerment charges are, so she's in a lot of trouble. But the crazy part is that they don't even need to do a whole lot of digging. The evidence on social media is more than enough. Now, I'm not trying to say that Chrisean is horrible, but there are a lot of videos out there that just don't make her look good. And when you add that evidence to what CPS found in her house, you can see why they're investigating her for endangerment. Fans have been calling on CPS for almost 2 years to investigate Chrisean and save the baby, and they hadn't done anything until now. So, why did they finally make a move? Well, it probably has something to do with how Chrisean almost unalived Junior a couple of days ago. Nobody is saying she tried to hurt her own child on purpose, but it does come across as carelessness or neglect. So, let's break it down. She was streaming on Twitch a couple of days ago, and she asked a couple of Twitch workers to put Junior in the car because she was on the phone with Blueface. Take a look at it.
I can call you later so you can do what you gotta do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess
Sad.
you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not.
Not even busy.
Like,
Okay.
babe,
You busy right now.
no, I'm not busy.
I gotta
I don't,
call
I'm
you
not
later so
busy.
you can
I'm
do
not
this.
busy. I'm about to put a baby in the car. Is that okay? Do you mind taking him to the car? Thank you.
Do you mind taking them to the car? Thank you.
Y'all, it looks like she kept the baby in the car while he cried, and she just kept doing her thing and talking to Blueface off camera. You know, the same Blueface who has said time and time again that he does not want her or her child. Well, the Twitch workers tried to make her go get her son, but it seemed like she couldn't be bothered. By the time she eventually decided to go get him, he was already coughing from crying too hard.
Oh, here I come, Papa. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm going to the dentist. Y'all want to come? No, I don't know. Okay. Well, is Jack coming?
Just driving.
Y'all act like that. Y'all don't even know what's going on. I'm not putting my child in the camera. Y'all keep saying, attend to my baby. I am attending to my baby. That's why I have certain people here tell me attend to my baby while I'm working. I'm not finna keep, you know? So, all that, put prayer in hands, y'all. Everybody that love me.
Y'all know that it's summer and it's extra hot outside. We're talking triple digits in most places. And everybody knows that you're not even supposed to leave your pets in a locked car during the summer without the air conditioning on. But somehow, she thought it was okay to leave the baby in a locked car while she's distracted in the middle of summer, just so she could talk to her baby daddy in prison. Y'all, this rubbed a lot of fans the wrong way. She was dragged, and it turns out this was the last straw for CPS because they finally stepped in to take control of the situation. Now, like I said, what was supposed to be a routine welfare check blew up into something way more serious, and now she might lose custody of Junior. And if she thinks for 1 second that fans are going to feel sorry for her over losing her child to CPS, well, she might be wrong on that front. Because again, fans have been calling CPS to step in and make a move. There have been comments saying stuff like, "I'm sick of this be asterisk, 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 asterisk. Her time gonna come because she thinks she's untouchable, and she think her dirty self won't be back in jail." People been calling CPS like, "She's a dirty hoe. She's an evil, toxic little girl, and I pray CPS just take Con Jr. and he gets the family and care he deserves. Ain't no way Kron is a real person." So, yeah, looks like she might be out here on her own. And the gag is, fans have been calling her out for her behavior over the years and warning her that CPS was going to take the baby from her. She was taking the baby to loud concerts without protective headphones when he was still fresh out the womb, and there was so much more. Blueface even exposed her for not taking care of herself during pregnancy. He tweeted, "B asterisk 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 smoked a blunt on the way to the hospital. B asterisk 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 was F asterisk 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 D up doing a concert, smoking before labor. You smoked your way to birth. You don't think I can get the kid for real? I have no intentions to take the baby, but if you're not showing the right signs, I will do what's best." He also said, "My son not healthy because she drank, smoked, and got hit her whole pregnancy. She couldn't even take 1 month off." Now, there have also been claims that she's refused to get her son proper medical attention since he was born. Y'all remember when Blueface revealed that Crow refused to get Junior surgery for his hernia when he was a baby, right? He called her irresponsible and threatened to call CPS. But, as you know, everybody came for him and dragged him for trying to shame her when she was a new mother. But as crazy as it seems, Blueface seems to be the rational parent here. As it turns out, CPS was right in their claims of child endangerment because not only has Chrisean not been getting Junior medical attention, but she actively prevents other people from taking him to see a doctor. For example, her former friend Janet claimed that she tried to get Junior help from her cousin, who is a specialist in developmental issues, but Khan refused. Janet was more than willing to spill the tea, and she took to social media to do so in this video.
Didn't you convince her to help Junior? I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, we offered the help as much as we can. My cousin literally has her BA in all of this. It's when people are in denial of stuff, it's you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality. I get.
Interview. Everybody is asking how Chrisean seems determined to always treat her son so horribly, from locking him in the car, to not getting him help, and even leaving alcohol and other hard substances around him within clear reach. The only surprising thing here is how long it took CPS to get involved. But for someone who claims to have wanted the baby so much, why is she willingly endangering her child? Well, it probably has something to do with how she didn't want the baby at first. I know that's not a pleasant thing to hear about somebody's child, but she has said it out of her own mouth. There's a video going around of her drinking during her pregnancy, and her family and friends tried to stop her from drinking heavily, but she refused, saying she would get rid of the pregnancy whenever she wanted to.
I woke up today knowing I don't want a child no more. I don't want no kid no more. I don't think I want to be a Blueface girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh. Drink it. She asked for another bottle. I'm just gonna get no liquor.
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
you should do it because it's cold.
Liquor.
But in another Instagram post, she admitted the only reason she kept the pregnancy was that she felt too far along to get rid of it.
But in another Instagram post, she admitted the only reason she kept the pregnancy was that she felt too far along to get rid of it. She wrote, "Chase, I'm 20 weeks already, but when I see the face of what's growing inside of me, I had to pray the fear away of being a mommy. It's super overwhelming because this pregnancy was planned, but now we don't see a future with me anymore." She continued, "We both done things to each other that we lost trust, so I was left with the option of termination. I was surprised I'm that far along, that it's no turning back from being a mommy. But y'all, it gets even nastier and crazier from here, which brings up the speculation that she had a baby to trap Blueface. And now that he is no longer in a relationship with her and he's in jail, she sees no reason to take care of the baby. That theory might actually hold weight, because a couple of years ago she broke down and revealed that Blueface had forced her to get rid of some pregnancies, only for him to go ahead and have babies with Jaden. What hurt? Let me tell you what hurt. Instagram. When you told me to get rid of the babies and then had a baby with her. That's what really hurt, Instagram. Are you listening? Fans are saying she knew she was losing Blueface to Jaden, which is why she decided to get pregnant on purpose. But now, those same fans believe that this is the real reason she constantly endangers Junior, because she doesn't need him to get with Blueface anymore. That made fans extra mad, and many are saying CPS should have stepped in from day one, from the moment he popped out the womb. But it gets worse. After the video of her locking him in a car went viral, even celebrities started speaking up, asking CPS to intervene. For example, Money Slaughter said, "The baby doesn't even have a pediatrician. And I know that for a fact. He hasn't been seen by one in almost a year. There's no father on the birth certificate. He was born in a birthing center, not a hospital. It was up to her to take him to the pediatrician before 12 weeks, and she didn't. Not until Blue bled her online about his hernia. He has Kurtak, likely a mispronunciation or misspelling, possibly cradle cap, or a specific medical issue, and she still won't take him to a physician because she knows CPS will take him. Y'all, this explains why it took CPS this long to finally step in. You know that doctors, especially pediatricians, are mandatory reporters, and they can smell neglect from a mile away. It's wild that she hasn't taken the child to the hospital, and it makes things even more concerning. Everybody knows that kids, especially babies, are always in and out of the hospital, whether for regular checkups or emergency visits, to make sure they're hitting milestones. What happens when the baby gets sick? Babies are always picking up germs, and if he hasn't been seen by a doctor in almost a year, I don't even want to imagine what could be wrong. We're not even going to get into her not taking the baby to a pediatrician for the first 3 months, because that's a whole other mess. And it seems like Money's comment is what finally drew CPS's attention. Less than a day after her post went viral, CPS was at Chrisean's door. However, fans are currently split about the CPS decision to take Junior away. For one, we know he is likely a special needs child. He's almost 2 and can't walk or hold his head up, and there are even rumors that he might be blind. So putting a baby like that in foster care is tricky, especially when his parents are known for being 2 of the most chaotic people on earth. Some fans think the baby should have been left with family, but reports say nobody really wanted to take him. Usually, in cases like this, CPS tries to place the child with a close relative, but neither Chrisean nor Blueface's family wanted to step up. And that's not surprising. Y'all know Chrisean and her sister Deseki aren't exactly on good terms. And when it comes to Blueface's parents, well, let's just say they're not likely to help either. Remember last year when Chrisean got arrested in court and the baby was with her? Blueface's mom and dad were both at the court, but they were fighting because neither one of them wanted to take the baby. So y'all see why CPS had to take the baby into custody. Nobody seems to want him. His dad is in prison and his mom neglects him. It's just a really sad situation all around. As for Chrisean, well, she needs to get a lawyer on speed dial because CPS is not here to play. But what do you think? Do you think Chrisean really deserves to lose her baby over this? Or is CPS doing too much just because she's black and a young mother? Or do you think Chrisean needs to be under the jail? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and then check out this next video.